System on देखो तो system on हो रहा है. So now see, login भी कर लेना. Okay. So we can discuss about the pointer. So pointer can hold. That means it can hold the address of another variable. It can hold the address of another variable. Okay. So suppose I can define like int a equal to 10. So it can be stored in a memory system like somewhere else. A will be stored like this one. So this A is a value, and suppose this A having some address. Suppose this address having the hexadecimal 16 cross x00 f a, like this one has. Okay, so this will be possible the address of this one. So how can this address can be stored someone else? So I can define a one integer pointer as a p pointer, and this pointer can hold the address of A. So here the syntax of A is, we can say that the syntax of A, the syntax of pointer. So we can write a data type, then this is the sign of pointer, asterisk marks the sign of pointer, and the after that we can write a variable name. So variable name. Okay. So suppose I can define a data type. Here I can define a data type like a int, the pointer like this one, and the variable name is a. Okay, so this way we can define a pointer. So data type, asterisk mark, and variable name. Okay, and pointer can hold the address of another variable. Okay, so how this address can be held by another variable? So this is the way to define. So this is the way to define or assign the address, or assign the assign the address to a pointer, to a. Okay, so the same way we can define a different way. Suppose I can write this one. Suppose I can write p, this is the pointer, can hold the address of a. So this one, suppose we can define this way, so we need not to put here address. So this ampersand denote the address. This ampersand denote the address. Is it clear online? Online, any doubt regarding how to define a pointer and how can assign a pointer to an address? No. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Hit. So now see. So, so this is the way to define a pointer. And suppose this is the another way to define an address to the pointer. So suppose same pointer can use as a function also. That means we can use on a function. So we can use a function as a call by reference. Call by reference. Call by reference. The meaning of call by reference is we can assign the address to the variable, or we can say that we can pass the address. We can pass the address. So here in a function, we can create a function. So here in a function, if I'm talking about the function, then here we can talking about the actual parameter. Then we are talking about the formal parameter. Then we can talking about called function, and then talking about the calling function. These are the property of function where we can use like call function, actual parameter, formal parameter, called function, and calling function. Within that, we are going to that. So that means within that we are going to use pointer. We are going to use pointer. So how can pointer interrelate with this function? Okay, now see. So this one is the clear, na? Okay. Now, so I am going to erase this one. Now see. So what we have to do? So suppose I can define. I am going to write. Suppose I want to write up a addition of two number. So here, before discussing, so first we are going to discuss about call by value, and after that we are going to discuss about call by reference. Call by reference. Okay, call by value. So first we understand what is the call by value and call by reference. Now see, suppose I am going to write a one code just like a addition of two number. Okay, so I am going to write addition of two number. Addition of two number. Okay, I am going to write a code for addition of two number. Sometimes, so any code you can write using the pointer, you can write using the function. So there is a no barrier key in which program I am going to use a pointer or which program I am going to use a function. Okay, suppose we need to hold the address. In that scenario, you need to access the pointer. So suppose I am going to create a writing a code int main. So that main function I am creating inside the rate function. So this one is the int main. Inside that I am going to write int a comma b. So here I am going to write a printf statement, enter the two value of this one. Then after that I am going to write a scanf statement, enter the value of a and b. That means storing the value of a and b scanf statement. After that, I am going to create a once function. So here I am creating add function, and here I am passing a comma b. Here I am passing a comma b. Okay, here I am passing a comma b. Now see, here this one is a function. So this is called a function name. That means I can define a user defined function. Okay, and here these two things, here to here, this whole things is called as a actual parameter. Actual parameter. So these a and b are called an actual parameter, and this whole system. So I'm talking about this add a comma b. This is called as a user defined function. User defined function. Defined function. So now here I am creating one function having the function name add and it having the actual parameter a comma b. Okay. Now after defining this one, I am going to write a code for the add function. So for the add function, I am going to write this function have a integer type return type, and here I am writing add. This function you can define this function. So you have to elaborate this function because main function elaborated. So here again I am going to define int a comma int b. Int a comma int b. Now see here inside main function a and b as act a local variable. So local variable is scope within that block. That means I'm talking about this block number 1. Okay, and this a and b having the same name, having the scope of this block 2, but this a and b in block a is a different from block 2 a and b. Suppose you take an example. Suppose my name. So my name is Pankaj. Okay, and some other person from the Gujarat having same name of Pankaj but different father. Possible? Is it not possible? Same name but different father. So this way, so there is a difference. So we can say that we can define a function as a locally, we can use same for variable name with the different function. Okay, so you can use a int a or int b, or if you not interested to use a and b, so you can write a int c comma int d. This is also possible, anything. So suppose I can take int ab. Okay, now see, so I can here we can perform the addition operation from this one. So now see how to perform. So I have to store that variable, so I can define a one temporary variable t, and here t is written as a plus b, and here I am going to write printf statement like a percentage d comma t, so it will be print the value of the result of whatever the result of t, and it will print it. Okay, now see how it will be work. So starting from here, so how your program will be work. Wait. ये सब कौन है? Okay. Okay, till now anyone doubt? Regarding this code, anyone doubt? No. Okay, so I'll continue. Now see, so how your program will be executed. So first what we have to do, it will be start from here. So I am going to put, this is the line number 1, this is the line number 2 for understanding purpose, 4, this is the line number 5, this is the line number 6. So I am not counting the this one brasses. This is the line number 7, this is the line number 8, this one is the 9, this one is the 10. Okay, so it will be start from line 1. So first it will be read int main, so automatically enter the this one. That means it can enter the block number 1. So it will be okay. Then line number 2, it will be read int AAB. So it in memory system, it will be creating like this one. In your memory system, the space will be created like this one, A and B. Okay, suppose you can enter the printf statement, so enter the value of A comma B. Suppose you can enter 2 and 4. So in memory system, it can be stored as a 2 and 4 somewhere else. 2 and 4 will be stored in A and B. Then we can assign the address. So suppose this address having of A is an address of 100 and the address of B is equal to 102. Okay, so we can assign the address using scanf statement. So like this one. So here you can write like this one, the format specifier, writing the format specifier and ampersand A comma ampersand B. Okay, so this way you can write it. Now then line number 2 will be executed, it is okay. Then line number 3 is also okay. Then line number 4th is also okay. Then 5th, when 5th call, so here function call, here we can call the function. So this function is called as a calling function. That means this is a calling function. So add function is a calling function. That means it's calling something. Okay, so this function is calling function. Suppose they will ask you inside main or inside this whole program, where is a calling function is present. So add is a calling function. Okay, add is a calling function. So here the function name add. The function name is add. Okay, so we can define a function like a brackets. So inside brackets we can write a parenthesis like an actual parameter. So when we pass the function, that means calling function, we need to pass the some parenthesis. So I am going to write. Okay. Okay, I will do. Now see, so this one is a called function. Inside call function, I can pass the actual parameter A comma B. That means this function, that means we can write this function pass the value of A and B. So what is the value of A is a 2 and B is a 4. So it will be passed 2 and 4. So now see, here we cannot pass the directly value, because value can store by the variable and variable can be accessible, not a direct value. So I can pass only variable name, not a value. So someone write like this one, sir, I can add 4, 2, this is the wrong. Okay, this is the wrong. Okay, we can pass the variable, not a value. Now see, so automatically it goes. Okay, नहीं, इससे मैं करूंगा तो वो जूम आउट होता है, जिम में जाता है. Okay, चलो हो गया, इसको होगा, चलो. ओके, ये हमारा a इक्वल टू 2 and b इक्वल टू 4, इट विल बी पासिंग. ओके, तो वेयर इट पासिंग, so automatically pass to the line number 7. So cursor will be automatically goes to the line number 7. Here we can understand add having a some return type like integer. So in place of int we can write void also. This is also okay, no problem, that is no return type. Okay, now so I am going to execute line number 7. So automatically here this value 2 will be passing to the here 2 and 4 will be passing here. So it can enter this line. So line number 8, so here you can pass the value. So we can enter, so we can define one variable t. So 8 number we can go for the 8 number. Then 9 number the application will be happened like 2 plus 4 will be happened and 6, it will be print here 6. And this print return automatically to here. Okay, and then here I am writing a like a one return type 0, the program will be executed. So this is called the example of call by value. So this is the example of call by value. Why here we can pass the actual value of 2 and 4. जो हमारा यहाँ पर स्टोर था 2 और 4, हमने उसी को पास कर दिया यहाँ और यहाँ पर. ओके, 2 and 4. So this is the example of call. So अगर हम देखें जो हमारा एक्चुअल, now see, this is called as a called function. Called function. This name is a called function. Add, this is a called function, and this one is a calling function. Inside main is a calling function, and this one is a called function. Okay, and this whole parameter is called as a formal parameter. Formal parameters, and this one is the actual parameter. So in call by value, if we can, there is no change in call by actual parameter and formal parameter. जो आपका फॉर्मल पैरामीटर होगा वही एक्चुअल पैरामीटर होगा. ओके, अगर आप कोई भी चेंज करते हो फॉर्मल पैरामीटर, इफ यू कैन मेड एनी चेंजेस ऑन द फॉर्मल पैरामीटर, इट्स सेम एज अ एक्चुअल पैरामीटर. ऐसा नहीं है कि एक्चुअल पैरामीटर कुछ और पास हुआ, फॉर्मल पैरामीटर कुछ और रिटर्न देगा, दो सेम ही होगा. सो ये आपका इंटरव्यू क्वेश्चन होता है कि आप कॉल बाय वैल्यू यूज कर रहे हो तो क्या देयर इज चेंज इन द एक्चुअल पैरामीटर और देयर इज चेंज इन द फॉर्मल पैरामीटर, नो चेंज इन एक्चुअल पैरामीटर. ओके, सो योर टास्क इज to write a code, that means write a code to multiplication of two number using call by value. Call by value. चलिए राइट सिस्टम नहीं, आप नेट को इसमें इंस्टॉलर होगा ना, जो C++ को भी होगा. So you can write a code call by value using multiplication. Multiplication, you can write a code using call by value. Yeah, is it clear, online student? And please share your screen after writing a code call by value using multiplication. So please share your screen. Okay, online. Is it clear? Okay. So please do this code and share your screen. Okay, I'm waiting. Okay. If you're completed, then post in the chat box. Okay, screenshot. Completed? Anyone completed or not? At least call by value, like a multiplication of two number. Okay. Multiplication current. Yeah, is correct. So you can see also. Okay, you guys are using C++. Okay. चलिए देखिए. So अब देखिए कि हम लोग कैसे हाउ कैन पास द एड्रेस. How can pass the address? That means call by reference. Call by reference. Okay. So first you can try swapping using call by value. So can you try call by value using swapping? Okay. So we have to write a code for swapping using call by value. Please write this code. Then I can discuss call by reference. Is it okay online? Online? Please anyone response. Write a code to swapping of number to number using call by value. Online, are you doing call by value? Hit, Kishan, Lipsa, Karan. Okay, do this. Then you can move for the call by reference. Pointer can hold the pointer. That was variable. That means pointer is acting as a variable for the multiplication function. तो वो इसका इसीलिए तो वेरिएबल किसी को पॉइंटर डिफाइन कर सकते हैं तो वेरिएबल है उसकी वैल्यू एक्सप्रेशन हां तो सिंपल है तो ये यहाँ लिखा है और यहाँ पर एड्रेस पास हो ये आप समझ रहे हैं 6 सेकंड अभी 6 और 5 का पॉइंट कर रहे हैं नो कभी भी डायरेक्ट वैल्यू पॉइंटर नहीं कर सकते पॉइंटर कैन होल्ड द एड्रेस ऑफ अनदर वैल्यू वो वैल्यू नहीं होगी तो कभी भी एड्रेस पास नहीं होगा वैल्यू पास नहीं होगा क्या होगा एड्रेस ऑफ स्टार हां बी का एड्रेस स्टार बी ये रहा है थोड़े वी आर यहाँ पर कोई लिखा है और यहाँ पर क्या लिखा है स्टार्टिंग और यहाँ पर स्टार्टिंग ऐसे यहाँ पर इसकी वैल्यू आपको 5 है एक होगा यहाँ पर एड्रेस 101 है यहाँ पर एड्रेस 102 यहाँ पर एड्रेस 101 आपका है यहाँ पर एड्रेस 102 का अब फिर आपने एक टेम्परेरी वेरिएबल क्लिक किया जो इनपुट है जब भी हम कोई भी लोकल वेरिएबल डिफाइन करते हैं तो उसकी वैल्यू 0 ऑटोमेटिक 0 नहीं होती वो रिपीटिंग होता है तो आपने क्या लिखा e इक्वल टू एड्रेस ऑफ ए अरे पॉइंटर ऑफ तो पॉइंटर ऑफ ए का मतलब क्या होगा इसकी भी वैल्यू है तो यहाँ पर ये पॉइंटर ऑफ तो इसकी वैल्यू क्या है 1 तो यहाँ पर आने क्या 1 फिर आपने लिखा ए पॉइंटर इज इक्वल टू दिस पॉइंटर तो ये भी अब ये खत्म हो गया अब यहाँ पर सी से क्रिएट हुआ इसका ठीक 102 से लाएगा अब ऐसे क्यों करेंगे अब देखो अब क्या करेगा 102 को टू कर दिया ठीक है यहाँ पर 10 करना अब ये सर्च करेगा फिर का वैल्यू ऑफ दिस वन एंड दिस वन तो 102 कहाँ है भैया यहाँ ये प्रिंट कर दिया 101 कहाँ है भैया यहाँ क्या है Okay, you are printing comma B, swapping A comma. Okay, that means you're without using third variable. That's great. That's great. Rahul, thank you. Then call. Huh? Swapping. Okay. Darshan is okay. Correct. So basically what we have to do in a swapping, so simple, we have to create a int main. Int main, we can define like a int a comma b, and here we can write a printf statement, and here we can going to write a scanf statement. Then here I can use a swap variable swap a comma b. Okay, after this I am going to declare like a swap void swap int a like int b, same process I can follow. Okay, so here I am creating one temporary variable int t, and t equal to suppose a, then a equal to b and b equal to t. Then here I am going to write a printf statement swapping like this one, so it will be happened. Okay, is it clear? So those who are posted in the chat box, all the programs are correct. Okay, so basically all are using the without third variable, so you can write this is also correct. Now see, suppose I am talking about call by reference. Call by reference. So inside call by reference, we have to pass the address. Pass the address. So how can pass the address? Same process, understand. So I am going to write int main, and inside that I am going to create int, again same process, a comma b, then printf statement, enter the value of this one, then scanf statement this one. Now here I am going to create a swap function. Inside swap function I am going to pass the address. So value like this one, this will be creating like this one a, this will be creating as a b. So suppose here I can enter the value of a is equal to 2, and this is the 1, and here suppose this is the address of 101 and this is the address of 102. So now see, inside this one, this is the value and this one is the address. Okay, so here, so I can pass the address. So address can write like ampersand a and ampersand b. Yes or no? So here I can pass ampersand a comma ampersand b and close this. And if you writing a return type, so it will be return 0. Okay, so now here I am going to create a swap function. So I am creating a void swap, and so now see, so here we can pointer can hold the address. So ये पॉइंट हमें याद करना है कि पॉइंटर ही एड्रेस को होल्ड कर सकता है. तो ये हमारा क्या है, ये हमारा एड्रेस है. क्या है भाई, एड्रेस है. तो इस एड्रेस को स्टोर करने के लिए हमें पॉइंटर क्रिएट करना पड़ेगा. सो आई एम क्रिएटिंग अ वन पॉइंटर इंटीजर टाइप पॉइंटर c comma integer type pointer d. Suppose if you want to create a pointer a and pointer b, that is okay, but it can be conflicting. Okay, so for the understanding purpose we can go for the different variable. After that I am going to write, so I can going to create a one temporary variable t also. So this temporary variable can store the pointer c. This pointer c will be equal to pointer d, and this pointer d is equal to this one t. And here I am going to write a printf statement, print the value of whatever pointer c and d. So in printf statement you can mention the pointer c comma pointer d, then it will be print. Now see, so what happened, so inside this one, this will be creating like this one, pointer c and pointer d. So pointer c and pointer d can hold the address. So here passing the address of a, and here the passing the address of b. So what is the address of a and b? So what is the address of a is equal to 101, so it can be stored 101 here, and it can be stored 102 here. And this is the one temporary variable creating like a t, nothing. Okay, now see, so how it will be executed. So automatically this line will be executing. So pointer c will be assigned to the temporary variable. So this, whatever the value of this one, 101, so it can be assigned 10, and automatically it can be deleted. Okay, now this pointer d will be assigned to the pointer c. So whatever the value of 102, so it will be assigned 102, it will be deleting. So this t will be assigned to the d. So what will be the value of z1? So 101, and this will be empty. So suppose I want to print this value. So if I want to print this value, so I can print, this is the 102 is the address. Yes or no? This is the address. This 101 is the address. So pointer search that this is the address, and this where address can be stored. So automatically it can be searched here. This address is here stored. And what is the value of this address? One. So it will print one. Then again it will be searched. What is the value of 102? So here. So it will be value print two. So it will print. Okay. Now see. So this way call by reference will be work. Okay, online call by reference is clear. Online student. Okay. So for today class, thank you Rahul and Bhavi. So today we can finish call by reference and call by value. Okay. Uh, then next class we are going to follow sorting algorithm. So that's why I'm telling you before starting data structure, your C programming should be clear. समझा रहे? तो आपका सी पर कमांड होना चाहिए डेटा स्ट्रक्चर यूज करने से पहले, तभी आप क्लियर कर पाओगे, नहीं तो बहुत प्रॉब्लम होगी. अगर सी आपका जब बेसिक ही स्ट्रांग नहीं है तो सी प्लस प्लस कैसे सीखोगे? क्योंकि सी का एडवांस वर्जन है सी प्लस प्लस के, और सी प्लस प्लस का एडवांस वर्जन है जावा. कैसे आप ये सीखोगे? नहीं, फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे नहीं आना चाहते हो, डायरेक्ट सेकंड फ्लोर पे जाना चाहते हो, पॉसिबल नहीं है. सीख तो सकते हो लेकिन कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं आएगा आपको. आपको हमेशा सिंटैक्स में प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा. आपको हमेशा समझ नहीं आएगी फंक्शन कैसे कॉल कर दिया, कॉल कर नहीं ना. So please complete this code, maximum student. अगर एज अ बिगिनर के लिए सबसे बेस्ट है, आप हर चीज़ यहाँ वेल डिफाइन लिखोगे, बट आपको ईमानदारी से पढ़ना होगा, मतलब सेल्फ ऑनेस्ट होना होगा. दुनिया के लिए ऑनेस्ट नहीं होना पड़ेगा, सेल्फ ऑनेस्ट. समझ गए ना? क्योंकि आजकल का सिनारियो सेल्फ ऑनेस्ट नहीं चलेगा, इसलिए मैं बोल रहा हूं. पढ़ाई में आपको सेल्फ ऑनेस्ट होना ही पड़ेगा, तभी आप उसका लाइन एनीवन डाउट? ये है आपका सिनारियो। जॉब चाहिए तो पढ़ना पड़ेगा आपको।